underestimate this team as we switch ourselves into the pistol round and we get things underway.
Let's go. Apeks, they took 4.5 hours to overcome Eternal Fire yesterday. I'm expecting a slightly quicker series, but you'll never know. You never know what can happen. Sticker has got the smoke alongside a Cillian, and a flash on Sticker as well, with a Cillian having the Molotov. And it will be Shush with the utility and the defuse kit. Of course, Drop Tower, he can't afford all of that at once, so he'll be drop those grenades and refresh with a grenade of his own. Possibly for a double stack nade for a bomb plant, perhaps, if they do go toward A or B.
Yeah, actually, you can do the lineup from dumpster, just throw it onto defaults, really easy. Deny the bomb plant there, buy more time for rotations, get a free kill. So pretty stock standard setup here from Heroic right now. Cadian tasked with the responsibility of just getting the information towards the top side of the map. Apeks have done a fantastic job of getting as far forward as they have undetected. So here comes the world of pain.
It does, but Cadian already will peek from dice and get an opening pick, and now he can fall back, and this is where the grenade stack comes into play. They're going to go for the plant. Let's see how much damage these grenades do. One's going to come in, two's going to come in, and it takes out a Cillian. Beautiful setup from Heroic. That's exactly what we expect from a team of higher quality as this, and the flash works out perfectly as well to deal with Jacob. Stinger gets one back, and so does Nork, but in come all the kills in the end for Heroic, and they will seal the pistol round with a lovely piece of utility usage.
I mean, that was just a beautiful strategy coming through from Heroic. You could see that was the plan. Everything went according to plan in that round there. As you said, beautiful usage. Unfortunately, they don't deny the plant, which is probably the best case scenario with the nades. But even after they get that kill, just trying to support rotations B. Hasn't worked too well, though, has it?
No, 30 seconds to go. It's going to have to be an A play coming in here, and there are 3 players on the A site. They've got Stan in the cubby as well with the MP9. Kenin has good flash support as well. He can just peek off the back of that if he really wants to. Surely he'll get a couple of kills. Dicko down to 9 HP already, but there's the peek from long. Stan will pounce on it. There's still another MP9 to find, and that's the problematic situation. Testis can then swing wide, do even more damage, and in comes refresh as well. It's an absolute clean-up. Sticker was the last one alive with, I think, 9 points of health in the end.
Against each other, even like the Norks NIP days, as they make their way towards bot. For contact, they found contact, but they found a whole lot more than contact. What a stern defense coming through here from the CT side. Refresh and Stowen just finding 3 kills between them. Great shot there from Nork. Oh, he just tracks Stowen like a heat-seeking missile straight through the wall. But Testis will get a frag to maintain control.
That's a shame. If they could have gotten Nork down connector as well, I feel like there possibly would have been a chance to get a 2v3 on the bomb plant. But look, 2 players already here. Player in water, that is Shush. Sticko is desperately holding for that angle. And he's worried about the flank as well, unfortunately. There's even another player toward ABC, so there's no way he's going to be able to expect that one. Double swing can come in, and even though Sticko does take refresh, Shush will always trade that. There was what? There was a pick toward Cadian in con. There was a jump spot while blind. There was a wall bang through bathrooms. There was a wall bang through Monster. This guy is unstoppable at the moment. Can he hit a normal shot? That's the question.
It's a good question. Gonna have to shot go right now. Tess is up close towards the gap in the bathroom's gonna be able to find himself a beautiful lineup, 3 kills, and with that he shuts down the round straight away. Single-handedly, job done.
Yeah. As quick as that, the round goes from looking like it's nicely in Apex's advantage to a 3-man alive success for Heroic. That was wild.
Barrel's been spotted. He did see that player initially though, so he's holding the angle, but realizes that probably just have to go for this kill here towards Fountain instead.
Yeah.
And does indeed find that, and actually this is the really wise play, right? Is after getting those 2 kills, taking your profits to the bank. Yeah, it's great having a good investment trap, but unrealized profits are exactly that. And now they've got that man advantage.
Indeed. And it might be the final resort to walking through Monster. They're going to be ahead of the smoke, which might catch up a couple of these players, but unfortunately Sticko can't get the entry, and of course Chauzy just walking through the smoke in response. Nork guesses where refresh is, probably thanks to the mini-map. He goes in for a second as well, but Cadian is on the full rotation as well. I don't believe he's got any support, but they are pushing actually toward playground. Yeah, look where Tessis is. He didn't have support toward long, but he had support toward mid, and Tessis is going super aggressive. Nork's waiting for it though, perhaps realizing that Heroic now are at the stage where they could get a little bit overconfident. And they're now going to swing the angle. Unfortunately, they won't expect another player toward long, and Cadian is still here, of course, again.
Yeah, second layer to this forward aggression coming through from Heroic. Stowen along with Cadian. Biding their time, waiting for the opportunity. Cadian peeks out, gets the kill, can't find the follow-up, but this is where Stowen comes into the play here. They won't be expecting it from long. Laborious spray does eventually get the kill, and Refresh getting aggressive finds a frag as well. It's only a Cillian left remaining. He's only got 2 kills on the map so far. He's going to have to find 2 more to complete the clutch. Takes a bit of damage in his fight there with Stammen. Will overcome that fight though, and ends himself up with the 1v1.
Right. Look where Refresh is right now. He's rotated all the way around toward mid. He's holding the banana position, but Asilian is running on the far left side of long to try not to be heard. And I don't think he's heard it at all. It's perfect. Asilian has chosen the right thing to do here. He's going to have a free bomb plant. Of course, he's going to want to check the site first. And yeah, Refresh is actually gambling down connector right now. So Asilian has played this one perfectly. He's going to have a free plant. And he has after plant utility as well. Unfortunately, the Molotov isn't going to do much because Refresh does have a smoke and a kit. So at this stage, all he can do is play a cheeky off angle. And maybe play the headshot angle toward green bin as well. So as he's low HP to try and win the clutch.
Unfortunately, Refresh had to take a lot of time rotating in towards the site just because he was as far away as he was right now, and still is there to rotate back up to the dumpster. Perfectly timed peak. Refresh was frantically looking on the bomb.
Up for debate. Apeks are looking pretty good right now. I think it's probably about slightly, yeah. It might be like 10-15% better. Not too much.
Sure.
Aggression towards short pipe. What can they do with this one? Oh my goodness. Both of them just don't even look the right way. That's so sad. Refresh just holds down or just spams the PT50. Gets the immediate headshot, gets the second two.
Was like he did hold it down there, you know, spamming with it, almost like he had a pair of Julies or something rattling off the shots. He's got the spray control down for the P250, mate. In the end, Jacob's going to have a crack at the clutch, 1v4 turn, 1v3, but he's been put to death, and Heroic putting a pretty much... I mean, if that's not a bit of
Here we go. P90 rush B.
Monster tunnel he goes right now, leading the charge. P90 in the front. Oh my god, what's going on, Caden? You're absolutely bad, man. He's going to kill them both with the P90. A hail of bullets. It's a storm on the server. It's Heroic who dictate terms and Apeks. Oh, they're going to be sent to nuke. Not feeling
very good. Go on, Jacob. Oh, I was hopeful.
Third. P90 gets 3.
Welcome back to Heroic versus Apeks. Heroic absolutely owned Apeks on their map pick. Now they have a chance to win one more map for a semi-final date against Ecstatic.
What an opportunity, and look at how they're trying to get themselves going here on nuke as well. T-side pistol round straight into the bomb site. They're going here towards A, and oh my god, they found all the kills as well. No one left standing for Apeks on the site itself. Just a couple players towards heaven, and they're being struck out the round here as well. Great nade from Stawen. 4 kills found, pretty much a kill across the board here for the T side. It's only Stiko left remaining. What a way for Heroic to announce themselves here on their map pick.
A snap of the fingers, a blink of the eyes, and a lick of the lips at how clean that was from Heroic. That was absolutely beautiful. Even the grenade kill, as you say. Stiko's running in for some kills here. I don't think the kit's dropped on the site. He wants that bonus money, and he will eventually get taken out by Tesses, but very clean. Completely gathered that he's fallen back into that specific position. Stands out this round first, though. Now Norb is in a bit of a tough spot. How many can he get? Only one. Now he's stuck. He has to worry about his right as well. Caden's just creeping up. Should be a free kill for Caden. Nork. Oh, Caden can't pounce quick enough. Great no-scope from Nork. Bomb will go down. But they have a 5v3 on this retake, Apeks.
Surprised that Caden goes for the fight. Should have just bypassed North now, as you say. Big advantage for Apeks. Refresh has to go for the fight. Wins a great gunfight. Tessus gets one of his own. And now they're just going to make their way back like criminals. Fleeing the scene. Nork has kind of got them locked in, which means it's awkward post-plant positions right now for Heroic that are being taken up, but the time is ticking away. Yes, Apeks have the kit. Molly comes in. That's going to just play Shush. He's forced into the open. Nork needs the kill, but somehow Shush gets the frag. He's not done there either.
Yeah, now it's all Sticker, and the time's really gone, and yeah, Refresh takes him out. That's the problem. Like, sure, you can have a fight. We are making their way toward B again. Cillian close with the pistol. Does Jacob want to risk opening the door and going for a kill? Shush is just staring at it. In comes the open. And yeah, immediately taken out by Shush. Have to risk it. You're the only one with the rifle. Now Cillian's basically completely stuck with the pistol. Still manages to take Refresh. And actually gets a second as well toward Caden, surprisingly. But unfortunately, it's not in a situation where it's going to make any difference to the result of the round.
Nah, definitely not. I mean, these guys are just going to be looking to try and upgrade the guns that they have right now. They don't want the MP9 and the Desert Eagle going into the next round. Just going to be charging through here. A bit more damage inflicted, which is actually nice. Wait a second. Hold on. Tessus has been taken down. It's only just left remaining.
Giving up the bomb. I think they're going to realise that, Apeks, at some point in the next few seconds, because that smoke is actually stopping that angle. They're not peeking it aggressively. So I think the swing will come in from Cillian here. They'll realise that the bomb is now missing. So Shush and Cadian have managed to fall away. But they might even go back in. Caden's just looking for an entry with the AWP. But now he'll fall back with his teammate. 20 seconds to go. It looks like the A-bomb site will be the choice. I just have to hit some insane entries here. There's an off angle being held toward the back of the site. Jacob can swing at any point. Cadian's holding for it. Shoulder kicks are coming in. Will Cadian get the kill? He will, but Chauzy gets the important trade. Surely now it's too much for Cadian, but he still gets the trade. And now it's a 1v2. Nork is so close though, and he does chase him down.
He tears the Cillian's head right off. And that leaves Chauzy isolated and alone, and Nork will come through to support him and give him a bit of assistance, but he's in no man's land right now, gets the kill, somehow actually able to stay alive. Thankfully, Chauzy swings at the perfect timing. Apeks do still have 2 players isolated on the same site, though.
They can dive down the vents. They can dive down the vents absolutely fine. 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Thankfully, Sticko's still here, but
oh my
no.
Goodness,
Insta-swung by Shush. That's the quality of the heroic boys. 2v2 retake now. Chauzy and Nork both have kits. Nork has an incendiary to possibly force out an angle. But look where Cadian is. I think Cadian and Shush are playing off each other quite nicely here. Cadian's got a nice off angle. Easily takes Chauzy out. It's now all Nork. He's been the monster of this series so far for Apeks. They're 6-2 down, but he's still 9-3. That's how many kills and saves he's been having to do. What can you do about this one? Glass is broken. He can creep in. It's being looked for, though. That's a tough one to hit, and unfortunately... Oh, that's hard luck. That's super hard luck. He only get one and die. That's the only job he's really got. And when a Cillian dies for free, no chance.
The flashes were so good afterwards, he was just blind forever and always after that. Right now, will be Jacob towards upside. We've seen him make this play previously, but unfortunately, he's so focused, the tunnel vision comes through. He wants to get the player he can hear towards the smoke, but by jumping up, he just completely overexposes himself. I feel like, you know what... I don't want to call Jacob out, but I feel like that's a little bit obvious so early in the round to try and jump up on the boxes like that, that there has to be some follow-up presence coming through from the T side, and it's just heroic winning all the gunfights left, right, and center. We've seen Apeks showing some fights in these rounds that they've been losing up until this point, but it's looking like we might see a white flag in the distance.
Yeah, I'm trying to process the thought behind what Jacob did as Tessa's ruined Snork's day again there. Because, like, it's not a bad thing to do, right? Because he's already played that box cubby, and you'd expect if he's already played that and got a kill from it, which they did, to hard clear him. And he only hears one player running past him fast. And Heroic have done that before. That could even be perhaps a deeper subconscious play that Heroic could put into play. Maybe I'm thinking
what's happening unless you're actually in the server with the team, and right now what we can conclude is that it's bleak for Apeks. They've only got 3 rounds here, only 5 in the entire series. Cadian gets Nork. He was just jumping around the corner there through the wall. What a kill. Jacob, he's going to be feeling the pressure right now as well. Trade is good for heroic.
That shot from Cadian was dirty. You saw where Nork was on the X-ray all the way through hell, basically.
Jumping around like by the ladder, I think, and then in hell, exactly.
I'm sure he do these 2 kills. Oh, it's a whiffy one, but he still gets both. And now Cadian on the AWP can't really afford to trade. It's going to switch to the AK. It's his only choice. Needs to find Chauzy. He does. Sticko is behind the smoke. He looks to try and creep through it. It's a standoff now. Smoke v smoke. Sticko versus Cadian. Look at the third person. He finds it. Cadian with another clutch. 3 kills for him. Oh, everything's going right for her.
Cillian lining up the flashes is going to be a molly on towards Hut as well, and now they come through flashes to refresh, completely unimpeded, can't get any shots. Shush will be good for a second though before he goes down, and that is a very impactful second frag out of him.
Yeah, that basically bails out. It refreshes whiffs there. It's down, looking for the dual toward outside. He knows Nork is in this cubby. He knows it's an after plant spot you can be in, just wait for those rotations. He's trying to duel him. We'll see that play out elsewhere at the moment because Cadian's looking for a duel toward Hut as well. Who do we look at first? That's the question. They're going to team up towards Sticko. Tesses takes him and then Stan pushes aggressively to take Nork. It's all down to Cillian. He's coming in from a big flank all the way round to Heaven, and in the end it's way too easy to be heard. And they will even pick up the free tech 9 as well. Didn't get anything done in the end, unfortunately. Jacob toward ramp right now behind that smoke. Cadian, hello. Oh, he's in the vents. He's in the vents. Sticko's trying to drop down. He's had his knife out and knife. Oh, we've seen that so many times in the past. Cadian, you cheeky boy. P90 to finish off map 1. Maybe a knife to finish off map 2. Can you believe it? Everything is going right for them. Look at all the kills. It's an absolute wipeout. Unfortunately, Apeks are not really able to put up as much of a fight as they would have hoped on map 2. It's going to be an absolute wipeout, I'm afraid. Hayes.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Trav, besides the fact that it's just, it's very unfortunate that we haven't really seen the Apeks that we know and love. I've had the pleasure of crossing the team a couple times. They're actually one of my favorite tier 2 teams, if I can be honest with you.
Agreed.
And, you know, they'll be the first ones to say, yeah, that is not a good representation of what we're capable of. Heroic have indeed completed